Sailfish is een van de nieuwe smartphone OS'en. Wij zitten hier met Marc Dillon, CEO van Jolla. En ja, we gaan hem even vragen wat Jolla is, of wat Sailfish is, waar het staat, hoe het begonnen is en wanneer we de eerste toestellen kunnen verwachten. Okay, Marc, thank you for talking to us.
Oh, thank you for coming.
Sailfish, Jolla, where did it begin? Where does it stand?
I saw the future. I worked in Nokia in San Diego in 2001, and in 2005 I saw that the future was this Linux open operating system. Moved to Helsinki in 2006, and then actually we had 8 products under this Oso Maimo Migo evolution, basically the same operating system and the same people. Everybody knows N900 and then N9, and then there were actually 6 products before that. So when the strategy change happened for N9, we had the honor to continue and finish the product, which we're really proud of. But second, we saw that the opportunity was there to actually take the open source part and then continue, because we had a lot of experience in creating mobile products. Creating hardware is hard, creating software is hard, but actually creating a product with the 2, hardware and software, it's really difficult, but that's our core competence. It's what we've been doing our whole lives. So we saw the opportunity, and we started up a company, and we've been working on creating this operating system Sailfish, and we're going to sell Jolla branded handsets, so mobile smartphones this year for targeting the Christmas market and Chinese New Year with the Sailfish operating system and Jolla hardware.
And they will be sold, well, because you mentioned this Chinese New Year, they will be sold in Asia first or worldwide?
We're starting in Finland. You have to sell at home, of course, and then of course there's going to be an open channel component as well, and also selling in China. We have a large distributor there that's ready to take the devices and distribute them with 2,000 retail shops.
Okay, and of course, next question: do you have a demo of the OS? Where does it stand?
Yes, I can demo the operating system. So Sailfish operating system, we can open the device. So first off, keeping in mind this is R&D hardware, so we do work on modern hardware. This is 3 years old, and it gives you an idea of the performance that we have even with the modern hardware today. So I can open the device either with the power button or with a double tap on the screen. This is the lock screen. From here, we have this pulley menu that allows application developers using our SDK to put options on the device without taking up screen real estate, and also you can use it blindfolded. So if I am walking into a meeting and I want to put on silent profile, I can open the device, feel a thump there, and now go straight to silent mode. Or if I wanted to take a photo without even looking at the device, I can open it, pull down to the camera, and then have the camera ready by the time I get the device up to my eye to make a photograph. On the left, you can see I have a bunch of notifications. This is a live device, so a bunch of these are from my friends and about the meetings that are going on here. If I push to the side, I get all of my notifications. So these are everything from text messages, missed calls, emails, and all of the feeds from Facebook, Twitter, and these kinds of things. So moving down, you can see the status information is also not taking up screen real estate. So Sailfish is efficient in how it uses the display. Like we have these options that are available, and we're not taking up a status bar all the time. Here I have 5 applications that are open. When you use a computer desktop, it's nothing to have a bunch of applications open, but it's not so easy on most mobiles. We took this really seriously when we created the Sailfish operating system. So the applications I used most of the time are open. Here I'll get the settings out of the way and show it a bit larger. So normally, like, you want to use an application, you go and you find it from the grid and say, okay, maybe I want to play some media, and then it opens the media, and I start to play a song, and there you can hear it. So I can push that out of the way with a simple gesture and leave it on the home screen. So now I have these active covers that allow me to change the song or to pause the music on the media player. Or in the example of the phone, I can go straight to the dialer so that I can make a phone call. Or I could go and call a friend from my contacts. So maybe I wanted to, I forgot what who I was going to call. I can easily also go back to the feeds and say, okay, it was Karsten's birthday, so I'm going to call one of my friends and tell them to call Karsten on his birthday. Or I can actually go and say, all right, well, let's search for what I wanted. Okay, oh, Stefano was seeing the game, so that's more important. I'll go and actually push that out of the way and maybe go send an email. So if I had the email application open, there it is. Similar things, similar functions I can do. I can go one direction and I can open an email, or the other direction and I can sync. So if I go to create a new email, once I'm done typing the email, once again I have the pulley menu, and send is there. If I have entered the email credentials, I could actually send it. So I'm not looking for a button. I can just go pop, feel the send, and then put the device away and walk away without having to search, okay, where is the send button, or have it take up space on the screen all of the time. A couple of other features. We have this ambiance where user can customize the device or personalize the device really simply. So maybe I was in a blue mood before. I'm going to go outside in the sunshine here in Barcelona. So I'll select something green, which shows a bit of growth. And now notice that the application changes, the lock screen changes, and all of the applications have now changed based upon this photo that we have. So a user can use this to select their mood. Maybe you're in an aggressive mood, you have a red, or in a cool mood in the evening and you have blue. So I'll show one more interesting feature. So I'm traveling at the moment, and many devices you have to go really deep into the device in order to find what kind of setting is important to you at a moment. So since I'm going to be getting on the plane, I'm going to go to my system settings and I'm going to select airplane mode and add this to my favorites. Now it's available here right at the top, and it's actually also available on the application, on the settings application cover. So now when I select flight mode, it's right here on the top of the settings, and I can basically get this at any time. Or if I turn it off, I'm at the conference here, I can go find what are the Wi-Fi connections that are available. So these favorite settings, it's just these kinds of things that make things really nice for a user and provide a lot of convenience. So once again, these multitasking features are really powerful. They're available to any application developer using the SDK. This pulley menu that allows people to create options for their applications or use the device blindfolded. Very simple gestures to say, okay, I want to get to my feeds, or I want to get back to the home screen, or I want to take an application and minimize that, push it out of the way, and select a different application.
So the first devices are going to be Jolla branded, or Jolla branded. Jolla is the right name? Jolla or Jolla? Because it's...
In Finland it's pronounced Jolla. In the rest of the world we're typically calling Jolla, but either one works for me.
Because it's of course it's an open source system. Are you already talking to other handset manufacturers about using the OS?
Yes, we have 3 business models. The first one is the Jolla branded handsets with the Sailfish operating system. We're also able to license the Sailfish operating system to other OEMs. There's not a lot of differentiation in the market. Like when I got off the airplane here in Barcelona, one of the large companies has reinvented mobile with exactly the same Android as everybody else. Yeah. So we're able to license this to other OEMs to create very different kinds of products. And third, because our expertise is in product creation, we can also extend this expertise to others. So we have the ability to help partners to create their own devices using Sailfish and the hardware that we're also able to create.
And also, of course, a big thing is apps. Everybody wants apps. How does Jolla and Sailfish? Is there an app store or something like an app store, and how big is it?
So, well, first off, there's a couple things. We have our own concept for the App Store, so I think we have something really unique that a lot of consumers are going to like. We'll be launching that a bit later. We have 3 application platforms that we support, or ecosystems, if you will, but I would prefer platforms. So all of the Android applications are supported. Plus we have Qt applications to make native applications with the Sailfish SDK. When we released the SDK on Monday, the first application was ported in 20 minutes after releasing the SDK. I forget, it takes a little while to install too. But basically, and then we also have HTML5 applications. So there's already 3 different platforms or ecosystems available on Sailfish. So the ability for a user to buy the device and find the applications that are important to them is very easy to do.
Okay, sounds like there's a possibility to go off to a flying start.
we've had a lot of very good feedback from what we're doing, and we've talked to a lot of different companies and different people here at Mobile World Congress, and I think we're off to an excellent start. I'm really proud of what we've been able to do.
Well, thank you for the demo, for the interview, and I hope to see Jolla devices in Holland pretty soon.
Thanks for coming, and thanks for the interest. We love Mobile Cowboys.